I
Okay, can you keep your video on?
sir, sorry, because I cannot able to buy
Okay,
phone because shut down and every shopping center and everything is closed.
okay, no problem. Well, and how is your everything?
Video, then uh,
Is everything okay?
strength will
Is everything all
reduce.
right? Well, all right, right? Well,
Okay, sir.
then did you go to
No
office today? Did you go to office today?
other people join in the class.
Probably they will join soon. I hope they will join soon. By this time, I may ask you some question. You have to answer. Okay, some of the questions to be carry on this conversation period session. Questions about Bangladeshi industry. Today, questions about Bangladeshi industry.
It's sort of
Do you think Bangladesh is a developed industry? Do you think Bangladesh is developed in industry?
uh, no, sir. I think Bangladesh is industrial sector.
Is okay. What kinds of industries are there in Bangladesh?
Um, there are many kinds of industries, such as the sector is ready-made garments industry, there are many selling, and it is now an emerging industry, is becoming an emerging industry for Bangladesh, and cottage and jute industry. Although the jute industry is dying in our
Yes. Okay, next one. Do you think industrial discharge is polluting our environment?
yes, sir. Obviously, industrial discharge is polluting our environment, and
Okay.
that make pollution.
Why should we take industry-friendly policy? Why should we take industry-friendly policy?
Hello,
Why should we take
sir.
industry-friendly policy?
uh, an industry where an industry is established, the people and the area, mainly the area
Okay.
industry,
What
the
are the
relocation
barriers?
of
What are the barriers to set up industry in our country? Can't you hear me? Janatul Firdaus, can you hear me?
uh, in our the political so
Janatul Firdaus? Jannatul Firdaus, can you hear? She can. Mim, can you hear?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
You can hear. Okay. Then my next question to you: how are industry and employment related? How are industry and employment related?
Industry and employment is positively related because when an industry established and the people living around the industry, they get the employment opportunity, and their living standard also increases, and that also increases the national growth of a country, and thus the industry and the employment is related.
Okay. Can these barriers be minimized?
Yes, barriers can be minimized, and government has taken so many rules and regulation and policies to minimize this, and bureaucratic facilities such as the red tapes should be minimized, and corruption and also and corruption should be minimized um, to minimize the barriers to set up an industry.
Okay. Which city of Bangladesh is called commercial capital and why?
And it is the Chittagong. Chittagong is
Commercial
the
city, yeah. Commercial capital. Which city? Chittagong. Okay. Why is it called commercial
capital of
capital?
Bangladesh.
Why? Why is it called the commercial capital of Bangladesh? Can you tell me why it is so called?
Because Chittagong is because for its geographical location, I think, because that most of the product that are imported from the abroad, and by water transport, and in this respect the Chittagong is the seaport, and the and many Mongla.
How can we draw foreign investment in our country?
Okay, we can draw our foreign direct investment in our country, taking many efficient steps such as the technological advancement, and the diversifying our industrial product in the export-oriented product. Our and the tax holidays of the foreign direct investment can be increased so that they can attract they can attract to invest in our country, and the exemption of income tax of the foreign employees will be the effective step to draw the foreign direct investment in our country.
When do many foreign investors lose interest in investing in our country?
Many investors lose interest in our in investing in our country for corruption.
Does corruption hinder investment? Does corruption hinder investment? Next question. Can you mention the name of labor-oriented industry? Can you mention the name of labor-oriented industry? Can you mention the name of a labor-oriented industry?
And there is also political instability, and another thing is that the investor to invest in our country.
Okay. Okay. Can you mention the name of capital-oriented industry? Capital-oriented industry.
Sorry, sir.
Capital-oriented industry means that those industries that require a lot of capital, say to buy machineries, to buy heavy machinery. Okay, that requires a lot of capital. Say if you want to make shipbuilding industry, if you want to make say pharmacy,
power plant,
this requires a lot of money. Well, now Shishir, you have joined, right?
Ji sir, sorry sir.
Yes, you have
For being
joined.
late.
Okay, Jannatul Firdaus, now can you talk? Can you manage your baby now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can manage. Start your video on. Start your video on. You will ask some question to Shishir. Shishir will answer. You will ask some questions about industry. Okay, Shishir will answer. Then Meme and Jannatul Firdaus will ask question to Shishir. Shishir will answer. Start asking.
Hello, Apu. How are you?
Fine, I'm fine. And how are you?
Yes, I'm also okay. Apu,
Yes.
what kinds of industries are there in Bangladesh?
What kinds of industries are there in Bangladesh? There are many kinds of industry are available in our country. Garments industry, power plant.
Carry on, carry on.
Sorry, industry নাম তো বলতে পারতেছি না।
Okay, next you can name the okay industry. Anyway, okay, Meme, may I ask some question? Jannatul Firdaus, question. Meme also.
Do you think Bangladesh is developed in the industry?
Yes, I think Bangladesh is developed by industry because of already Bangladesh have Bangladesh has achieved second position to produce of পোশাক শিল্প, garments industry.
Ready-made garments industry.
Yes, sir.
Next.
How are industry and employment related?
Industry and employment are their relation are very industry and their sorry আপনার কোশ্চেনটা
How are industry and employment related?
Industry and employment are over connected each other because of without employment industry is industry can do anything.
What do you mean by the words of theist? Theist.
কোন কোশ্চেনটা আসলে এটা
This is a vocabulary based question.
Oh yeah, please repeat your question.
What is theist?
What is this?
Theist.
Theist. Sorry, আমি বুঝতে পারতেছি না।
Theist. Theist.
ঠিক যেটা বলে।
Theist মানে ওই যে আস্তিক নাস্তিক ওইটা। হ্যাঁ।
What do you mean by the word theist?
Theist means theist means those type of person who is called theist. They have no any belief God or creator.
Why is a foreign language learned by the people? Why do a foreign language learned by the people?
Different types of language which is learned by the people. At first we most of the people of our country want to learn English language because English is an international language. If we want to change our life and to go abroad for higher study, English is very important. Besides, if any person want to go abroad for working to do working, that time he should of course learn English. Besides French, Arabic, Japanese, etc.
How many
Language.
languages? Uh, how many languages do you know?
Mm, I am a Bengali, that's why I can Bangla. Then after that, I can English, not well, but I'm try to learn English well and good, and I understand sometimes some Hindi and Urdu. But it's my hobby to learn many languages.
Why do people follow their religion in their life?
Actually, by born, we know that I have a religion. I am a Muslim, and my religion's name is Islam. And I believe that I have a one God, and He always look after me. And actually, believe religion is a one kind of peace. Peace. If any person doesn't believe that there have no any God, and I think that these people can't live by peacefully. So one word, by the one word, I say that religion, opposite name of the religion is peace, peaceful.
Okay, Apu,
So every person should obey religion. Every
could you
person should believe that one God.
Okay, Apu. Nice answer. Could you describe? Have you had experienced your nightmare?
Sorry, nightmare means.
Nightmare means a frightening dream. When we sleep at night, sometimes we see an unexperienced or frightening dream.
Yes.
Nightmare means
Uh-huh.
dushapna.
Yes, I understood.
Describe
Yes, I have
nightmare.
understood. Nightmare means before 3 months ago, my elder sister's husband was died. After his death, sometimes 3 or 4 days, I see a nightmare. My my relative, my relative already has died. Few person, and anyone come to take me. But I feel anxious, not afraid, because of since COVID-19, I'm very কি বলবো, brave. I am day by day is becoming brave person.
Bold person, bold person.
Bold person, yes. Day by day becoming bold person. Now I am living at my room with alone. Alone. But before COVID-19, I can't leave a room alone. It was very much difficult for me to live alone.
Okay, Apu. Do you live in a spacious room?
No, I don't live in spacious room. Now I'm living at Karmajibi Mahila Hostel, which is situated Dhaka, Nilkhet, besides Dhaka University. So there are I live those room. This room is two beds, three tables. So I can call this room is not spacious. This room is not spacious, not narrow, but this position is medium.
Neither spacious nor narrow. Neither
Isn't
spacious
it-
nor narrow.
Isn't
Neither
it
spacious
far from?
nor narrow. Sorry.
Okay, Apu. Isn't it far from your school?
No.
Your living place?
No, at the time my school is closed. That's why I couldn't perform my school for COVID-19. But 9th August, I have to go my school to attend COVID-19 activities.
How long? How long did you work at your school when it was opening?
I go to all of teacher of my school have to attend 9 a.m. till 3 p.m.
What is the benefit of leaving bed early?
Sorry.
What is the benefit? What is the benefit of leaving bed early?
ও আচ্ছা, মানে তাড়াতাড়ি ঘুমোতে যাওয়া।
Leaving bed early.
স্যার লিভিং বেড আর্লি মানে সকাল সকাল ঘুম থেকে ওঠা।
তাড়াতাড়ি বিছানা থেকে ওঠা, yes.
Oh. At first, there have most important benefits to leave bed early for physical health.
Okay. Have you ever slept in a mud-built house? Have you ever slept in a mud-built house?
No, sir, I didn't.
You have never
slept.
slept in a mud-built house. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
I want to ask a question through audio.
Yes. Question.
Okay. Are you an early riser?
You are asking me this question. Yes, I wake up early in the morning. I say Fajr prayer. Okay, then sleep sometimes for 30 minutes or 1 hour. Sometimes now I sleep, but when our offline classes are held, I usually do not sleep after Fajr prayer.
When did you go to bed for sleeping at night?
I go to bed, yes, sometimes. Now these days I am late because I conduct online classes up to 10. Then I have to say prayer, and I have 2 little babies, so I have some work. That's why I cannot go to bed before 12. Earlier I used to go to bed at 11, but nowadays I have to go to bed at 12. So I wake up at say 4:45 for Fajr prayer. Then I sleep again, then leave bed at 7 or something.
How long time did you sleep?
5 to 6 hours maximum.
It is is it enough
6 hours, a lot
for
of,
good health?
yes. 6 hours enough. 6 hours are enough.
6 hours is enough when a person take continue when a person continue good fruits and take physical exercise. That time 6 hours sleeping is enough.
difficult to sleep more than 6 hours because when you have dream, when you have work, you cannot sleep more than 6 hours. How will you sleep? It's not possible. Because when you have a lot of work, when you have a lot of tension, and your work cannot make you sleep. That's why you have to leave bed. When you have a huge work stress, work pressure, you cannot sleep more than 6 hours. It's not possible. But you have no work, then say if we find many people who do what? Say who eat and then say
Sleep.
gossip with other people, move here and there, and wait for food again. So take breakfast, then have tea, move here and there, just gossip with some people, then wait for bath. After bath, they wait for food. After having, they take rest sometime. In the evening, they take coffee or tea. Then again, they wait for say dinner or supper. This way they spend time. But if you have a lot of time, and if you have dream, and if you have limited time or specified time, you cannot sleep more than 6 hours. Sometimes I sleep only 4 or sometimes 4 and 5 hours because I can sleep more than, so during daytime I cannot sleep. So when I go to bed, and a lot of thinking masters from in my brain, and it tells you have a lot of work to do. For how will you sleep? And my spouse rebukes me for this, calls me that she knows if I go to bed for 30 minutes, I cannot sleep. And during daytime, if I'm very tired, then I can take this for 30 or 40 minutes, but I cannot sleep. But my spouse can sleep sometimes for 2 hours at a stretch. And I see how they sleep, what a deep sleep they have. But I have a lot of work and I have a lot of plan. And so whenever I go to bed, I think I have a lot of work to do. A lot of work is still pending. I have to prepare sheets. I have to update my books. I have to do these things, do that things. I have to learn these things. I have to prepare an essay. And that's why my sleep goes away. I cannot sleep at all. These are the things. So say our prime minister sleep 4 to 5 hours. Why? Because she has a lot of work. Okay. If you have work, you cannot sleep, and it's not possible for you to sleep for more than 6 hours. When you are goal oriented, if you are dream oriented. Okay. That's why you have to have plan. You have to have work, okay, to make you active.
When I went go to sleep and if any day I sleep more than 6 or 7 hours,
You know what I
that
do?
time
Most of the days, I say go to bed at 12:30 nowadays. Though I used to bed early, and 12:30 or 12, and I wake up at 4:30. 4:30 means after Fajr prayer, and after Fajr prayer, most of the days I cannot sleep. Say I take this for 30 minutes. Sometimes, yes, so 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour. Say I want to say here that I cannot sleep. If I lie down in bed, I have a lot of thinking that I have to do a lot of work. That's why, say when I wake up at 6:30 and start work, sit before my laptop and start working. And after say my wake up, my spouse gets up minimum 1 hour or 2 hours left, and 2 hours later, and she can sleep because she has no dream, she has no say goal oriented. Just she's doing her household chores, and
no sir, she is very much মানে সে খুব ইয়া থাকে, টায়ার্ড থাকে, she is very much tired, that's
no, no,
why
no, no,
he
she's
have
not
to
tired
more
at all.
sleep.
No, she's not so much tired at all, but she can sleep because she's in relaxed mood. She has no dream. Your dream cannot make you sleep. Okay, cannot have you sleep for long
স্যার
time.
তাকে তো সারাদিন ঘরের অনেক কাজ করতে হয়, তাহলে স্যার
So
সে টায়ার্ড থাকে না?
In English, household work. Say we are only 4 people nowadays, 2 babies, and I help her a lot. That's why, if I say a lot of work, no, because she watch Hindi serial minimum 4 to 5 hours every day. Yes, minimum 4 hours. So because she has no work, she has no dream. That's why she can lose 4 to 5 hours watching Hindi serial. And it's not possible for me, it's not possible for the people who are creative. okay, who are innovative. So these are the things. Say she managed time minimum 3 hours for in this real or at this stage, but and can sleep well. But I can never think of watching 1 hour in front of TV set or in front of this. I cannot finish even a drama, Bangla drama. Okay, yes, sometimes I watch talk show for 10 to 20 minutes and news for 30 minutes. These are the things, these are the different. We're two people, about our routine is different, our dream is different, our thinking is different, our food habits is different. These are the things. Issue is so where you would like to go. When you have dream and if you have goal and if you are determined to reach, you cannot sleep more than 6 hours. It's not possible for you. If you sleep more than 6 hours, then yes, who should sleep? People who are sick. Say if you are diabetic patients, or if you are seriously sick for some reasons, or if you are very fatty, that means your body only wants to sleep. In that case, you may sleep for 7 or 8 hours. But a sound health person can never sleep more than, I think, 6 to 6.5 hours. But whenever you sleep more than 7 hours, you have to think that there are some problem lies. There are some problem. There are some problems here. Whether you are
Food habits.
okay, yes, some lines, some problems are there surely. When you feel sleepy long hours, definitely there are some problems. Your body is not functioning properly. And yes, you may be probably you are suffering from some diseases that you do not know, or you like sleeping. This is also a disease. Okay, disease in the sense that sleeping 7 to 8 hours definitely is harmful for health. Sleeping during daytime is also harmful for health. Sleeping, go to bed soon after eating, this is also harmful. But we are doing all these things. These are the issues. So whenever I get say 30 minutes, I try to learn something new. I try to learn new things from the scholars. But whenever my spouse gets time, she was in this serial. These are the difference. These way people, different people think in a different way. Anyway, these are the some personal issues that I shared, though it was not wise at all.
No, sir, it is important issue.
No, I'm telling these things, how different people think in a different way. Okay. These are the issues. So, why? Some people, you find many people in this world who only think for themselves. Say, think only their family members. Family members means only 4 persons. And even though they cannot manage these 4 people, or they cannot manage food, manage financial support, etc., for 4 people only. At the same time, you find many people who think for thousands of people, millions of people, lakhs of people, and they're doing a lot for the people. So whenever you think for millions of people, thousands of people, how will you sleep more than 6 hours? Can you tell me? Do you have any way to sleep more than 6 hours? The plain answer is no, you have no way to sleep more than 6 hours. But if you think only for yourself, think, oh yes, you have a house, you have enough food in your house, you have 1 or 2 baby, and you can give them 1 or 2 houses. And if you think, oh, you are doing well, then you don't have to do any work. And after your death, your sons and daughters may sell the house within 6 months or within 1 or 2 years, because they may not be active, they may not know how to work. Say in my house, my house owner, that means he's no more. He has about 50 flats, and he has 8 sons, and he has given 6 flats to each and every son. And most of the sons have sold out all the flats. They have only 1 or 2. Only 2 sons have not sold them, and 6 of them have sold out all the flats. But their father gave them 6 flats to each and every son. But now they cannot. They live with a lot of hardship. But sometimes they need to borrow 2,000 to 3,000 taka. They are all unemployed. This is the issue. That means his father thought he did, but their sons are doing nothing at all. They sometimes they have become burden for the society, because after some days they may not have even a single flat to live. So this is the thing. Say they are not doing anything at all. So if you do not do, if you only sleep, if you have no dream, then you can sleep for 10 hours, 12 hours. Okay, sometimes you find many people who wake up from bed at 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Okay, and because they have to work. In many houses, in rich families, maid servants prepare food and wives wake up at 10, at 11. It's okay, and they're doing nothing at all. And they are becoming fatty and just they are consuming a lot of assets that they got, that they inherited from their parents. So these are the things. But one day they will die down, no will weep for them because they have no contribution to the society at all. They are human beings in name only, but they are not human beings in true sense because they do not feel sorrow when other people are in distress. They do not cry when other people cry. They cannot laugh when other people laugh. So I do not want to say they are human beings at all. They are just beings, but they lack all qualities of human beings. It's my view. Your point may be different, but this is the things. This is my viewpoint. So if you want to make your life meaningful, work for the people. Do not think of only yourself. Think of for the people living in your community, at least all of your family members. If you cannot do something for them, just feel how they feel. Cry when they cry. Try to laugh when they laugh. Okay, you may make phone calls. They come to know how they are. Okay, what they are doing. Just this minimum courtesy we should maintain or we should do. But in the present world, I have seen in my life, in this my short life, say in Dhaka city, you will find many people who go to their relatives at the time of marriage in a community center, meet in a community center at the time of marriage and meet at the graveyard when the person dies. Between this long period, there is no communication between the relatives. And if you have such a life, your life is really worse than animals, and you have been a curse for mankind. You just you are nothing, and I think you should not stay in this world. But why will you stay? Just for wasting food? No, if you die down, then this food can be eaten by some other people, and they can do a lot of creative works. Anyway. This is my thinking about the society, because I have seen some people who are not human beings at all, and they should not live. I think they should die down. Anyway, okay, question now, Shirazul Islam. Yeah.
Sir, I want to ask a question to Mim Apu.
Whom? Me?
Mim Apu.
Okay, Mim, are you here? No, probably Mim is out of the class. Mim
Okay,
is
sir.
out of the class now. Okay, you may ask Shishir. You may ask Shishir. Shirazul Islam has also been here. Now we do one thing. Now Shishir and Shiraz start asking question to Jannatul Firdaus. Now Shirazul Islam and Shishir start asking question to Jannatul Firdaus, because I have shared a lot of things. This is my say annoyance about the people's what they are doing, because they are doing nothing for mankind. They are busy only for themselves. They are not doing anything for their relatives and near and dear ones. And it should not be. The system should not go this way. Well, Shirajul and Shishir ask question to Jannatul Firdaus.
Sir, before starting this, I came late because Bangladesh has won the second T20.
Oh, you are
T20
watching the match. You are watching the match. Bangladesh won the match.
Yes, Bangladesh has won the match.
Okay, good. Good news. Anyway. Well, okay, start question. Start asking question to Jannatul Firdaus. Jannatul Firdaus, are you ready? Can you manage?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shirazul and Shishir, start asking.
Apu, who should learn a language that is widely used for communication?
People learn people who are go to abroad for their higher study or business purpose or travel, they should learn a language that is widely used for communication.
Okay. Do you live in a spacious room?
Yes, I live in a spacious room.
Okay. Is your house furnished with all modern facilities?
No, my house isn't furnished of modern with all modern facilities.
Okay. Do you enjoy amenities of modern life in your house? Okay. Would you enjoy modern facilities or life in your house if you had?
Some modern amenities, some modern amenities in my house I enjoy, but in my house there are some lackings of modern amenities.
Okay. Have you seen any mud built house in your area?
Yes, in my area there are some mud built house.
Have you slept in a mud built
But
house ever?
no, I have not ever slept in a mud built area house.
A mud built house has a very unique character. Do you know this?
Yes.
What it is? Tell me.
I think nowadays it has been rare.
I mean, mud built house has unique character. When it is cold in outside, I mean, when it is winter season, it remains hotter or warmer inside of the house. And reversely, when it is hotter in the outside, it remains cool in the inside.
Oh.
Do you know this?
No, I don't know.
It's a very peculiar character of mud built house.
Yes.
And now it's totally going to be extinction.
It's a new for me.
Yeah, because one of my aunt, my paternal aunt, has a mud built house before long ago, and we used to go there and stay at that room, and it was too practical to me. Okay, which religion rituals do you follow? Religions do you follow?
Always I try to follow the course rituals of our religion. The course of our religion is our procession of kalima, nama, prayer, fasting, alms, arms and Hajj, etc.
Okay. Have you seen any person who snores at night?
Yes, I have seen some persons who snores at night. Among them, my parents and my father-in-laws and my mother-in-laws and so on.
Is it pleasing or irritating?
No, it isn't pleasing for me because if there is any sound, I can't sleep, and whole night I wake up.
But your babies also cry whole night, and you keep
Yes,
alive.
and after my baby birth, I was habituated in this situation. That is impossible. I can't think nowadays ago. But at this moment, I habituated the light with the light at night, with the sound of my baby's crying, and so on. But after his harsh
do you
birth,
think do you think being mother is a highest responsibility or highest duty?
Yes, I think a mother has a lot of responsibility, and being a mother, a girl has been changed, has changed in many ways. In my personal life, I feel that who who were I, and who am I?
Huge difference between these two.
Yes, and there are a lot of difference between the previous life of my and my present life.
Okay. So rearing up the children or growing up them is difficult enough.
Of course, it is too much difficult for any mother or any father because it is intolerable work. Whole time I have to work with her, and I stick to her, and the whole time I manage my child. So it is too much difficult for rearing a child.
Yes, it's definitely too tough job to deal with, and salutation to the all mothers along with you. Okay, what is the benefit of leaving bed early?
Living very early affects us many ways. It has a lot of disadvantages. It may risk many disease, and we
Leaving
lose
bed
our energy.
early. I said leaving bed early. Are
Bed
there
early.
any? Yes.
Okay. Bed early. It has many advantages. To get up early in the morning, it gets our energy, and it manages our whole work, and it creates our it creates our energy, and it manages a lot of time to do work on the whole day, and it manages to say prayer, and to take time management.
Okay. What is nightmare?
Nightmare is an unpleasant and frightening dream when we get sleep.
Okay. Do you think life leading in city is city is tougher than life leading in village?
Yes, I think so. It is tough. It is tougher than city life.
Okay. Do you think city dwellers are getting large amount of facilities, large number of facilities?
Yes, yes. City dwellers get a large number of facilities.
Would you mention some facilities that are enjoying city dwellers?
city dwellers enjoy the facilities, have renowned educational institute to get admit to get admit there, and to take knowledge for proper education, and they get water, gas, and other facilities, and they they take um, any facilities when they live at a city.
Okay. Why children send their old mother to the old house?
Could you repeat, please?
Why children send their old mother to the old house? I mean,
I have no answer.
বৃদ্ধাশ্রমে কেন পাঠায় সন্তানরা?
Some children think that parents are not in useful or effective for them, and they think that they are enough happy without them, and they want to be more happy without their parents, and they should they think that this is the right decision to send their parents to old asylum.
Okay.
Well,
That's-
now Shirazul Islam will answer. Question will be from Janatul Firdaus and Shishir. Question will be from Shishir and Jannatul Firdaus.
Okay. Sir, I will ask question.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I'm
You will ask
still
questions.
sleepy, sir, sleepy, drowsy. That's why. Firstly, I will ask question to Shirazul Islam.
Yes.
Yes, yes, Shirazul Islam.
Okay, sir. Do you
Ask
live in
any
a
question you
spacious
wish to.
room?
Yeah, yes, I live in a spacious room, and there is a cupboard and a fridge and a table, and there is a large bed in my room.
That is nice answer. Do you enjoy amenities of modern life in your house?
I definitely enjoys all the amenities of modern life, modern amenities that is in my hand. I have a mobile phone in my hand, and I can surf internet anytime and anywhere, and it's too much flexible nowadays, surfing internet. And there is a number of electronic device, like I have a laptop, and I have a TV in my room, I have oven in my house. All these modern facilities made our life easy and comfortable, and I feel very pleasing having such modern amenities.
Nice. Have you ever slept in a mud built house?
We had never any mud built house, but one of my paternal aunt has a mud built house, and we used to go there and stay night right there. And it was the mud built house is quite comfortable because it has some abnormal or anomalous behavior other than the brick built house and the rest of the house, because it remains cool when it is hotter outside, and at the same time, and reversely, when it is cold outside, it remains hotter in the inside, and it's very anomalous behavior than any other house.
Which religious rituals do you follow? Why?
I try to follow all the do's and not do's of our religion. I respect all the rules of my religions, and I try to follow them as well. I try to perform my sala 5 times in a day, and I enjoy taking the information of my relatives. I love visiting their house as well. And every time, all the rules, all the forbiddance that our Islam not allowed us to do, I remain stopped doing this. But what our religion allowed us to do, I try to do that those things.
Have you seen any person who snores at night?
Yes, I have seen number of person in my life who snores badly in night. It's really quite irritating because my half of the life I spent in math life. There in the math there are number of people, number of person who belongs number of abnormal qualities, and snoring is one of those, and it's quite irritating. And the man beside slept beside him couldn't sleep well all the night. And I have seen number of people in my life.
Have you had any experience of nightmare?
Yes, I mentioned earlier, I had a messmate, number of messmates who snored all the way possible. They snored all the night and disturbed the rest of the person, and we used to rebuke him whenever it is morning, and but we couldn't stop snoring him.
What is the benefit of leaving bed early?
There are a number of benefits of leaving bed early. If you leave your bed early, you can enjoy the fresh air of the morning, because this air is really mentionable, because at that time there is no pollution in the air, and you can enjoy the pure quite pure and fresh air at that time.
We can
And
take breath. We
yes,
can take deep breath.
yes, a deep fresh breath. And you can, if someone gets early in the morning, he can get some extra hours that is really lengthy enough, and you can do a lot of things whole the day. And it feels that the day is more than 24 hours, and you have done a lot of things within this period. And this is really amazing if someone gets up early in the morning.
What is the benefit of leaving bed early?
I answered this question already.
Oh, acha, leaving bed early. Sorry, Mani, what is the benefit of going bed early? Going to bed early.
Going to bed early.
Yes.
Going to bed early is also beneficial for the students, because if you go early in the bed, you can get up early in the morning, and all the time it's a very beneficial, because keeping late is too much harmful for our health and for our mind. Sometimes it drives us to be psyche, and it's really causes serious harm in our body.
Well, Shahid Islam, does Bangladesh produce all the raw materials of industry?
I think Bangladesh has not yet been able to produce all the raw materials of industries, because we have to import a number of raw materials from the outside of the country, from foreign countries. Like we have to, because we cannot produce enough raw materials to produce our products. That's why I think Bangladesh is not well enough now to produce a certain amount of raw materials. They have to import all those materials.
Okay. Then what is the position of pharmaceuticals industry of Bangladesh?
I couldn't mention the exact positions of Bangladesh present position, because But what I believe that Bangladesh is flourishing surprisingly, because Bangladesh is a very emerging country from all the way, and there are a settling number of industries, especially the ready-made garments are hugely seen in Bangladesh, and Bangladesh has a very trusted quality of ready-made garments, and there are a lot of garments that are really praiseworthy, and like jute industry, sugar industry, paper industry, leather industry, and so on. And they are really taking a remarkable contribution in the industrial revolution.
Can you mention the name of a capital-oriented industry?
Yes, nowadays, once we had jute is our capital income industry. Now it has changed as jute is now becoming has already destroyed. Now medicine is one of the influential in industry, and paper mill and sugar mill is also remarkable. They are doing well, and there are number of industries alongside this which are contributing really significant. And
Thank you,
actually,
Shriram. Now,
ready-made garments
do you
are,
know anything about
yes.
Cox's Bazar? Suppose I want to go to Cox's Bazar from Dhaka. Can you suggest me how I can go there? Start speaking your topic. Do you know anything about Cox's Bazar? Suppose I want to go to Cox's Bazar from Dhaka. Can you suggest me how I can go there?
Um, Thank you, my instructor, for giving me such chance to say something on today's related topic. Our today's related topic is suggesting someone how to go to Cox's Bazar. Cox's Bazar is the longest sea beach in the of the world, and its length is around 155 kilometers. It is, and all people from both foreign and local visit every day, every day. And there are, if someone visit this place, he or she can be lose himself there, and lose himself there, seeing this amazing beautiful of the nature. And the sea is quite beautiful because of its localities, and it remains as the southern part of our Bangladesh, and it is really big enough. Thousands of people visit this place every day, and there are number of hotels around this Cox's Bazar, and visitors stay there at night. Stay there at night. There are number of hotels in the Cox's Bazar. Some renowned hotels are Seagull, Hotel Simon, Motel Proval, and Hotel Soikot. All these are the renowned hotels situated in Cox's Bazar. And if someone wants to go to Cox's Bazar, he can follow one of the three roads. And if someone wants to go to Cox's Bazar from Dhaka, he has to follow. He can follow these three roads. If someone wants by bus, he from Dhaka, he has to get on bus from Dhaka to Cox's Bazar bound bus. And if someone wants to go by train, he can get off. He can get off in Chittagong, then get on to Cox's Bazar bound bus. And if someone wants to go by air, there is a airport in Cox's Bazar, which is quite expensive and comfortable. And through this way, one can go to Cox's Bazar and enjoy the ever beauty of the Cox's Bazar.
Good. Now, Shishir, say something about Cox's Bazar. And if I want to go there from Dhaka, how can I go there?
Could you repeat this?
Cox's Bazar. Today's selected topic, Cox's Bazar. Do you know anything about Cox's Bazar? Say something about Cox's Bazar. And if I want to go to Cox's Bazar from Dhaka, can you tell me how I can go there?
Cox's Bazar is the longest sea beach in the world. Most of the person of our country want to go. Most of our country go there for refreshing their mind. Yeah, there are three ways we can go to Cox's Bazar. One way is by bus. If we go to by bus, then we have to stop Chittagong. Then from Chittagong again, we have to take bus, and then we will go Cox's Bazar. Others way, second way that we can go Cox's Bazar by air. Cox's Bazar by air. There are a airport. Airport. So men can go by air. Three ways to go Cox's Bazar that by train. Train, the journey is very enjoyable and comfortable. So if anyone want to go Cox's Bazar, and they can use TOS to office to go there. And Cox's Bazar is a very charming place, and their scenery is very beautiful, very beautiful. Cox's Bazar.
Sound system, keep your microphone nearby your mouth.
Yes, sir.
Yes, now sound system is clear. Yes.
Sir, আর কি বলবো sir?
Okay, good. Well, Janatul Firdaus, say something about Cox's Bazar Sea Beach. If I want to go there, how can I go?
Yes, sir.
Janatul Firdaus.
নেই স্যার।
She may be left.
Janatul Firdaus has got disconnected probably.
Yes, sir.
Janatul Firdaus has got disconnected. Oh, she has joined again. And Shishir, you have to, yes, you have answered questions well, but your presentation in topic is very poor. You have to improve your performance in speech.
Actually, sir, that was homework, but I haven't this topic, Cox's Bazar. I was searching of your PDF
Did
file.
you get
I sent you the PDF. You should. I think
Yes,
there was
but I can't.
you found, but you didn't you didn't want to read, or you didn't feel the necessity to read, I think.
This, no, sir. Sorry, sir. I obviously feel that is very much important for me. Actually, not more, not others. It is very important, but I wasn't good practicer.
Okay.
I wasn't.
Okay, you
I
couldn't
didn't
practice
continue.
well.
Good
Okay,
practice.
next.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now Janatul Firdaus, say something about Cox's Bazar. If anybody wants to go there from Dhaka, can you tell me how he or she can go? Janatul Firdaus.
Hello.
Yes. Say something about Cox's Bazar Sea Beach.
Cox's Bazar is the largest sea beach of the world. Its length is about 155 kilometers. If someone wants to go there to go there, she wants to lose their herself. And it is an amazing place where people go once they want to go again. And it broadens our mind, and it refreshes up. There are thousands of thousands of tourists, foreign and local, visit this place. Visit this place, and there are some hotels. There are some hotels to stay at night. To stay at night. If someone wants to go Cox's Bazar, she can choose 3 routes. One of the 3 routes. One of the 3 routes. If a person may go, if a person may go by bus, there is a direct bus, Dhaka to Cox's Bazar. If anyone wants to go by train, she get off from the train in Chittagong, and then she get on Cox's Bazar bound bus. If anyone wants to go by air, she can use our local flight. And using air, it is a relaxed and pleasant travel for everyone, but it is too much cost than any other route. That's all about my today's topic.
Okay, thank you. Good. Next class will be on Sunday. And now you are speaking well. Now you are speaking better, and carry on this way, and you can understand almost all the questions, and you can answer smartly. And this is called fluency, and you can answer all the questions whenever people will ask you. Just you have to generate some idea, and repeatedly you have to answer this question. And I'm pleased at your performance. This is the end of our today's session.